It's supposed to be Monday Night Live, Al, not Bek Lover Live. Monday Night Live. Actually, just leave it. Fuck it. We don't got time now. We're getting rusty, bro. We haven't done these in a while. And they can't hear us right now. So. It's another night here at the Comeback Team Studios. This is your host, your boy, Bek Lover, Monday Night Live, special guest. You've seen her on television before. She doesn't fuck around. She doesn't take bullshit from no one. She's come a long way. Season 4 Bad Girls. Now a good girl. Oh, let me put that. Yeah, maybe I should. There we go. Let me put that fucking. It's like, check me. Put the fucking flow. We got Flo in the house. I want to thank her for coming out here and co-hosting Monday Night Live with me.
Of course. I'm happy to be here, Beck. You are an interesting character, I gotta tell you.
We've only met about an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, but
2 hours.
I already know your whole life. Sorry.
We're going to get into that.
I'm a reader. I read people. That's what I do.
She brought me a gift.
Yes, it's a crystal.
Explain to people what these, because people see this stuff, they don't get it.
They don't get it. And then
we're going to jump into our regular programming. But let's do a little warm up here. So what is this gift you brought me?
So when I'm called to and I'm like leaving the house and something tells me like to pick up a crystal or something and bring it to the person, the crystals they hold energy. So they come from the earth. You have rose quartz, you have lapis lazuli, you have green calcite, you have all types of crystals and a lot of them hold different properties. I do not look at the properties of the crystal. I say what it does and that's what it does. But I brought you one for love and one for healing. So the green and the pink represents rose, love, healing. And green is definitely Archangel Raphael. It's representing healing 100%. That's why I brought you them from Peru, and they're the naturally sourced kind.
I want to thank you for this gift.
You're welcome. You needed it.
It's just, why here though? Why do I like it right here?
See, here's the thing. You
didn't tell me.
No, he keeps putting the crystal on his third eye. And I'm going to tell you, I did not say nothing to him. We were on the way here and he started rubbing his third eye with it. And that is the rose quartz. That's for love, to bring more love into your life. So his third eye, he was talking to me a lot about the things that he was talking to me about. And he's a Virgo. Virgos tend to be on the more pessimistic side if they don't get into the positive. So he put that on his third eye. When he was talking, I was trying to express to him that the world is a great place. We're going to be okay. And he was talking more on the sense of like, you know.
We're about to go
yes.
into dark winter. We're still facing a very dark winter as we head into a very dark winter ahead.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what he was talking about.
Look in his eyes. This guy is crazy. Yeah. He's fucking crazy.
So that's what he was talking about. Murder and killing and all that. And I was trying to explain to him that Should I go into it? I was trying to explain to him.
I mean, we're way off my usual subject matter.
But real quick. I just want to give the audience.
We still have to do our podcast.
Fine.
But tonight is Monday Night Live.
Fine.
There's no fucking rules tonight.
Fine. But what I was saying was that God was calling all the light workers right now up in the forefront of, like, you want to talk about war and what's going on here? Yeah, this is a spiritual war, COVID, all that.
Is there a war going on?
There's a spiritual, not say war. I feel like this is, it's like, you know, the light versus the dark. So okay. I feel like it was becoming right now it was becoming unbalanced.
People don't die because of that battle, though.
100%. People die in the real world, and in the spiritual world, people either they ascend or they go to another place. It's the same thing as here. Whatever's happening here, it's like there. And I try to tell people, you know, you're talking about the war and all that, but I was telling your producer there that
Al the Pal.
What's his name?
Al the Pal.
I was telling Al the Pal that the reason why they have wars right now and they go to these countries and they fight is not because of oil. It's because of portals, energetic gateways, right? To different dimensions that bring in or take out energy. And so they fight for that, which is something Hitler was doing. All of these, like Nazi Germany, wasn't a battle for, they weren't trying to take over us. They were trying to docile us and keep us down so that they can take control of energetic portals. This is real research. You can do your research. Hitler went into Antarctica and built all of these places, and he actually was the first one to make a spaceship because he was able to communicate with extra dimensional beings.
I believe in I believe in extra dimensional beings.
100%.
I believe in parallel dimensions.
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
Our views are a little different, and what I think, and I don't want to get into all that right now, but you're more than welcome to continue with your journey. But we have a lot of similar,
we do
overlaps of, know, and you know.
Well, so we're talking about everything that's going on in the world. So when we talk about all that, you got to also understand. Here's what's happening: the state of religion and the state of non-religion, the state of God, the state of non-God, spiritualism, non-spiritualism. A lot of people are leaving religions, right? And so I'm not saying that that's a good thing or a bad thing. They're leaving it, and I believe everybody should be in the light and love and all that stuff. But a lot of people are leaving religions. I don't believe that they're leaving them because they want to do bad things and they hate God. A lot of people are recognizing that religion has been holding us back for a long time from evolving as a human society. So a lot of people are looking at it like, I need to break away from this. It's like, you know, like you're being kind of like brainwashed every day when you watch symbolism on TV. There's all symbolisms in cartoons, all types of places. And so people are starting to recognize that, and a lot of people are leaving religion, and a lot of people are not okay with that. The fact that people are finding their own path, you know, here's what I'm going to say, and then we can talk about whatever you're about to talk about. What I'm going to say is that the Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, all the greatest prophets in the world, they had to break away from everything they were taught and go find their own path. And them finding their own path helped everyone else find a path. And so what I'm saying to you is
they did all go into seclusion.
Every single one of them.
They went into deep meditation.
Every single one of them. And a
lot of them were fasting.
Every single one of them.
They were forbidding the physical body to get into elevated state of the soul, for those that believe in it.
Yeah.
Okay, we probably have some atheists out there.
Well, you know, that's fine too. And that's fine too, because atheism, you know, they just don't believe they should follow anybody else's rules. And that's basically who atheism is.
I think they're some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. I feel like they're let down. They feel let down a little bit.
All people, and a lot of people that say they started to become atheists, a lot of things happened to them in their life and they really did like give up on God. A lot of people, right? But understanding that everybody has a choice and we cannot judge people. I don't like when people judge people. It's not fair. It's not okay. We should just let people be who they want to be. As long as they're not hurting anyone else, we shouldn't be judging people. This is what the division comes from. Everybody gets divided when they say, well, I'm Muslim, so you're Jewish and I should not like you. Or I'm Christian and you're Muslim and I don't like you. And that's where the division part that I don't agree with, because I was born and raised Muslim and I highly, highly respect all religions. I believe there's truth and lies in every single one of them. But I'm feeling like right now, everybody's finding their own path, right? Everybody's breaking away and light workers are being called to the front line. Empathic people, you're very very empathic.
Explain to people what that means. That I'm in, because listen, this is the first time. Technically, we've met. Shout out to Haiti Mehmeti if he's watching.
Shout out.
It's been a long time since I've seen him in the flesh.
What up, bro?
Sweetheart.
Getting up, bro.
Great guy. What up, Haiti? And he had hosted you when you were on the show.
Right.
He did a nice party, show you some love, get the Albanian American community around.
It was awesome. We had a beautiful night.
And I got to admit, I mean, I've never watched that show since. But the only reason I watched it was you. I'm like, let me see what the fuck.
You're not the only one. A lot of people say that.
Let me see what the fuck Flo's going to do this day.
A lot of people say that. And it's because after season 6-ish, everybody could say that it started to become like, you know, when something first starts and it's raw and real.
Loses its luster.
Yeah. And then they start to do all this fake shit. And it's like, do this, do
and
that.
You can see, I don't think they understand. Like, we can see that it's staged, man. We can feel it. Like
immediately.
Yeah. And it was interesting because Eric Nies spoke about, it's the first reality star ever, like megastar.
And I'm the first Albanian reality star to have her own television show.
And actually, listen, that took a lot of courage too.
A lot of courage.
And if I can explain to the people that are watching. So you're on season 4 of The Bad Girls. That was on what network at that time?
It was on Oxygen.
It was on Oxygen. You can look up Flo on YouTube, type in Floverse, you'll see her fucking
Floverse everybody.
She's fucking fist fought everyone. She wanted to kill Perez Hilton.
Actually, he hit me up, just so you know. He hit me up. He wanted to do a reading on his live. And
he's on Clubhouse.
I know. He had made a TikTok video of me and he was like, and then you see it's like me, Perez Hilton. And then he's like, Flo, I am so scared of this woman. Flo still haunts my dreams. Like he said it. And then I hit him up and we were like talking about me doing a reading for him. So, it's funny how people from the past have been coming back to me a lot lately since I started this spiritual healing journey.
So from a cultural perspective, and today's Women's Day, and it's Women's Month.
Yes, women.
So this is an interesting topic we can talk about, and then we'll get into my little current events and interesting times and all that stuff. And I know you guys love that. And
Let's go, ladies. Yes.
So first of all, happy Women's Day.
Happy Women's Day, everybody! Yay!
I'm a little hesitant with today specifically. I'm down with the whole month. I feel that there may be some origins of it or kind of
links to communism,
which I'm not cool with. I love women. I love supporting them. I believe in our equality, right?
Yeah, me too.
Great. So I want to say shout out to all the women.
Shout out to all the women.
I'm glad that I have a very strong one here in the house to talk about this.
Very, very strong like bull.
But if it comes from communism, fuck it.
Yeah, no, I don't.
If it's not.
That's what's happening today. And I don't want to say like too much, but like that's what's happening today with like all of our social media platforms. I got to say, they took my Twitter away for that. Like I said something about, I think the Vatican or something, and they took that off immediately. And the same thing, with this one and the other one, and they're starting to all become like the same way. And it's honestly, if you
kind of whack.
It's not just whack. It's almost like, it's kind of scary a little bit because it's like people are not recognizing that. Forget about freedom of speech and, all that. I don't care about all that. I'm talking about the fact that we are being controlled in such a like it's okay way, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's okay with it, and the sheep are just following along with the masses, and nobody says nothing, and everybody stays quiet, and everybody's just like, oh, that's happening, I need to do that. Okay.
Oh, your fingers in my ass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My God. You didn't use no lube this time. It's okay. I'll get over it. Listen to me. Here's the thing. I always say if there was 1 million people running that way to the right, I'd be running to the left. I would run the other way because I'm going to tell you right now, the society, we make it so normalized for us to just do as we're told. And this is what the problem is because like I said, there's good and bad and everything, but we're all just following the masses and nobody is standing up. And when we do, listen, when nobody stands up for so long, when one person stands up, they immediately get murked. Like we already know the deal. Nobody's standing up, right? So the first person who stands up, yes, shots fired.
Or
facts.
Some karate chop in the alley or something.
That's the problem, though. The second we stand up to our beliefs, we are brought down so quickly. And see, it's like, it's all linked, right? It's all linked because all those times people stood up. Like I always say, like, you know, you look back at things and people can say, like, you know, you look at when Nazi Germany happened with the Jewish people and it was all those people in the concentration camps. They say there was more there and they should have fought back and we would have fought. Now, here's the thing. Now, if we were all put in a concentration camp, and there's like 300 of us and there's like, let's say 50 guards, 10 or 15, maybe even 30 people would get shot. But if everybody doesn't stand up, we're all going to die, right? So somebody's got to make the sacrifice, you know, like this is the thing. That's why nobody wants to make the sacrifice. And so when I stand up here and I talk about things that people don't agree with and they're like, oh, what is she talking about? Oh, she's talking about ghosts and spirit and all that, things that people experience every freaking day. But when I talk about it, I have 10 heads, right? Like, I don't understand. Everybody experiences spiritual stuff. And this is a spiritual, humanity started off as spiritual people, okay? All we did was do spiritual stuff. And then all of a sudden, now it's, oh my God, if you talk to spirit, demons are going to attack you. If you believe in this, you're going to go to hell. Like, this is the problem, okay? Because in the beginning, when even in the cultures we look at, ancient Egyptian, all these Lemuria and Atlantis, all that, they started everything spiritually based. They were telepathic, empathic, psychic. It was the way humans came here. We had that ability in us from the beginning of time. And now when we talk about that ability, she's special, she's gifted. I'm not special. I'm not gifted. We're all psychic. We're all empathic. We're all in tune. We're humans are more magical than people give them credit for. We do shit that it's like people need to wake the fuck up and understand. Everybody, when I talk about things, all of a sudden everybody's experienced it. If I say I've been through this, I've been through that. Hiya, Robin. If I say, and Robin, I had a dream about you. And I'm just going to tell you while we're here, because I didn't want to tell you and make you feel weird, but I had a dream that there was water around your house and I was telling you, Robin, move. So, and then Eleanor told me something. So I don't know, maybe you need to move, right? I don't know. If you're thinking about moving, that dream told me you need to move. So everybody needs to understand we were psychically inclined. We were in tune. We were all spiritual beings from the beginning of time, the whole world. And you too. And I told you that. And I love religions. I really do. But I feel like they're holding us back from our true potential by telling us if you tap into spirit, if you do this, if you do that, you will burn in hell. A spirit's going to attack you. I've been doing this stuff, doing mediumship and tarot cards and all that. I still haven't walked backwards on walls. I'm like, when is that? What's going on? Why am I not on my hands and knees?
Fuck around and shit. Wake up and Flo in the middle of the night. She's sleeping and shit. You walk in like, hey, Flo, did you hear that noise?
Oh, I've heard that before. I've actually heard stuff
so
like that.
So what's that like?
I mean, do you want to get into that right now? Because
I was hoping we'd save this for the fucking podcast.
I know. I'm sorry, but you know, this is
so
what
basically,
I do. So
basically, let me rein you in because you got a lot of power, a lot of fucking energy. You definitely need a talk show. You'd be good at it.
That's
too.
what I'm working on.
No, I'm serious. Like you should.
I know. I really do.
You have a good voice for radio.
Yeah, I do. I do.
But slow it down a little.
I'm gonna slow it down.
Just a little.
Hold on.
Just for emphasis.
Slow down.
But I think you would rock. I think you would definitely do very well.
I would.
I think you're very interesting.
Yes.
I think you have a lot to say.
I can go on for days.
And I think you have a lot that you want to tell the world.
I do. I have a message. It's a mission. That's where Angel Squad came in from. I have my organization is called Angel Squad. When I first started this.
So what was your first, and now I'm going to cut you, when you first met me, what was your first intuition about me?
Just very standoffish. Oh, so standoffish. Also, and not only that, like, can I mention this? What we talked about a little bit in the car? Okay. All right. Okay. So anyway, we had a weird moment. We had a conversation.
We had a weird moment. Something overlapped. Very coincidental. It's almost impossible.
It's not coincidental. Yeah, exactly. It's impossible. So I told him something about anyway, but the point is, I knew when I was coming here, like I could feel his energy all day long. When I'm about to go meet up with somebody and see someone, their energy will talk to me all day. So whoever's around them, it could be spirit or it could be just their energy. And I will feel their energy all day. And all day I felt about you like, he's not going to want to talk about this. He's not going to want to hear that. Don't tell him this. Make sure you tell him something that this is the conversation I was having with whoever, I don't want to mention anything, but like I was having this conversation all day, like in the shower, out of the shower, getting dressed, putting my clothes on. The whole time I was feeling your energy without being next to you.
Is my energy evil or am I good? Am I a warrior of the light or the darkness?
You're a warrior of the light who is in the darkness just a tad, and you're being pushed away into the light because that negative thinking about talking about the world's going to end and blah, blah, blah. That stuff right there is calling you to, when you go through this dark, this is called the shadow self. You're going to do work through the shadow self, and finally one day you're going to have a spiritual awakening. I'm talking a real spiritual awakening. And when you do, it's going to bring you to the light. Just like me, I was in the dark life too. I was a very dark minded person. I thought everybody was a piece of shit. The world's going to end. And then I had a spiritual awakening, an experience that if someone else had, they would have fucking died of a heart attack. That's how scary it was and crazy. And still till today, when I do things like cleansings and stuff, I hear crazy stuff. We'll save it for the podcast. I have a very interesting story that I want to tell on the podcast.
Save that shit. You want to hear it, you got to follow Bek Lover in the
So I just felt that. I felt that,
follow
you know, especially when you get into like the conspiracy and the government and all that.
Save that shit.
There's light and dark and everything, just so you know, okay?
So here's a good way to segue now. Let's do what I usually do on a Monday night. I give them a little taste. I got to be honest to my viewers, and I love them, my followers, but I call them my companions because we're in this together.
That's what's up, family.
So I usually, you know, I've been really laying off the news. I got to tell you.
Good.
I can't take it no more.
Thank God.
It makes me fucking sick.
The news is, for somebody who has negative thinking, is the worst place to be at.
Yeah. So I'm usually up to speed. I'm ahead of what's going on, and I'll spend an hour here talking about all this shit that I hate.
Yep.
They already know. I hate all this shit. We're going to do what we've always done. I'm going to give you a quick recap of some of the interesting stories, but we're not going to go too nuts off that stuff. It'll be fun to hear your point of view.
Okay.
So for those of you that love the traditional format of Monday Night Live, this is for you. Interesting times. Interesting times indeed, my friends. Well, the world still has an end. I was at 2 funerals today. Wow. It's just a lot of people have been going into, you know, the other world. It's been crazy since 2020. I mean, I can't even count how many people I know have passed.
100%.
It's just crazy.
100%.
Please remember, if you enjoy the crazy content that I make and the amazing guests that I have,
thank you.
hit the subscribe button. But you know what? Make sure you follow Flo. Flo's very interesting.
Hit those likes.
She's got a different perspective in life. I feel like she's just starting her journey.
Yes.
I think we're going to see some big things from her.
Yeah. Do you know why
I feel like that about you?
Why is that?
Because I don't know. I feel like you're a warrior.
100%.
You don't. I mean, I guess we saw some of that raw when you were on Bad Girl. I mean, you were
because I was a warrior fighting there, and people might see me fighting, but they don't understand. You know, 4 times I had a fight there. One of them was I defended gay people. The other one I defended black people. The other one I defended girls who were being what do you call those, gold diggers? Every time I fought, it was for a big reason: gold digging, gay people, black people, and then for people telling me that I was being too aggressive and too crazy. But meanwhile, like, they don't understand. I've been a warrior of the light from the beginning, but in order to be a true warrior of the light, you must experience darkness. You have to go through the darkness to get to the light. You gotta walk through hell to get to heaven. That is that's law right there. Everybody should know that.
Say that again, the whole thing you just said.
You have to walk through darkness to get to the light. When you can't stand.
No, go ahead.
When you're a light worker and you're doing God's work in whatever form you do it, you must, and I repeat, you must walk through hell to get to heaven. Because if you don't see the dark side, you will never be able to get into the light so that you can help people come out of the darkness. Because if you're in the light all the time, you're going to stay away from darkness. You're going to be afraid of it. So I had to walk through the fucking pits of hell, have conversations with spirit, evil energies, hear them, and be like terrified in my room, not moving. And for me to get here so I could be strong enough to never be afraid of the darkness and get my ass to the light so that I could be a warrior of the light. Because today, nothing in darkness scares me.
Follow.
Nothing.
I am Florina.
It was not easy.
For your spiritual recharge. She's intense.
I'm intense because
been through a lot.
I've experienced things
How
that
does this music make you feel? Don't lie to me.
it makes me feel like I just could just sit and talk for hours and tell people
It's nice in the background,
stories.
right?
Like,
Makes it sexy, the conversation.
yeah, it's like, I can't wait to do the podcast. There's so much I want to touch on. There's like, but this is lit too. So let's keep it going. I feel like this camera angle, I look like a fat cow. Like you couldn't have made it like worse. I'm a Virgo. We're both Virgos, by the way, which
I'm
is
at an
crazy.
all-time high for my weight. Literally.
Yeah, but this angle, it's like I look like a friggin' monster cow.
I believe I can.
Guys, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? It helps keep the channel going because he won't say shit like that. I got him. When you donate to these channels, what it helps people do who do this for a living, which is basically spread knowledge for free. When you donate, that's why I tell people, whoever just donated, Streamlabs, thank you. Because it keeps his show going, and support in that way, however you can financially, and by the likes and the shares and all that, because Bek needs to be doing this for the rest of his life. He cannot. He's like me. We cannot have a 9-to-5 job and have no boss telling us what to do. It's impossible. We're not meant for that life.
So, yeah. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a variant out there.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a variant out there. There's a mutation. I'm worried about this.
Me too.
Okay. Now, I'm not as,
I have to pee really bad. Can
Go
I
ahead, man. Fuck it. I'll hold it down live, man.
I gotta pee. I have to pee really bad.
So,
I drink a lot of water.
here I am, Bek Lover. So yeah, there's some variant stuff going on out there. The mutation, I wonder if it'll be worse. I have a feeling that it might be. Again, I dealt with this last month and feeling a lot better. So stimulus passed, so you should be getting some checks. Kind of sucks that we're dependent upon the government right now. And when I say we, I'm talking about the majority of Americans. So yeah, we get money. Wow. Great. That's going to save things.
Okay. So.
People are getting shots right now. They're getting vaccines. The mask stuff is still going on out there. And the future of our children, it's at play right now.
Okay.
And as Flo says, it shifts. What does reality hold for all of us?
So, I'm back. I peed.
This is a pretty intense graphic right here, huh?
I like it. Okay, can I tell you guys something about COVID?
Yeah.
So, as a person who does like all this spiritual stuff, I asked God immediately, like, what is going on with this? What is going on with this? I don't know about anybody else, but the time of COVID, and I'm grateful for it. And I'm sorry for anybody who's ever lost anybody, and we're sensitive to that. Excuse me, but here's the thing. In order for us to have slowed down as a human society, God had to bring something to the table that's going to have everybody, two things, either wake up or hate life even more, right? So what I want to say is that if you notice during this time, a lot of people were going through abusive relationships. People killed themselves. Like, it
got exaggerated, right?
Because you know what it is?
Not exaggerated, but like it became more prevalent.
Because people started to have to look at themselves in the mirror and say, this is who I am. I got to fix this. And so God was like, everybody slow down. Everybody's at work. Nobody's spending time with their kids. We're all worried about our Jordans and our hairs and our nails and all that. You know what I'm saying? And nobody was taking the time to get to know who they truly are. So God was like, wait. Y'all motherfuckers is out there wilding right now. I'm going to need everybody to wake up. And then in this midst of COVID, so many people, light workers, empaths, starseeds, psychics, clairvoyants, clairsentients, clairaudience, clairvisient, all woke up and they're all like, wait a minute, I think I'm supposed to be doing this. And then they just starting to step forward. And then there's so many people, when I do this, they're coming to me. This is why COVID is here. You guys got to see the bright side of things, even when they are so negative, because I got to tell you, the darkness is used. God created everything. God has no adversaries. God has nobody can go against God. God is God. That's it. Period. So don't ever get it twisted talking about, well, the devil's taking over. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me?
They might be taking over you.
The devil's taking over? You're telling me the devil's stronger than God? Wasn't he an angel created by God? You're telling me with one click of a finger, one poof of a thought, God cannot get rid of somebody? The devil, one little entity who has these little minions running around that you're allowing to control you. Thank you, Anthony, for that. It was sweet. That you're allowing to control you, because the devil has no control over you unless you say, you have control over me. Just like I tell him, I don't do spells or none of that. And they don't work unless you know it's happening and you allow it to happen. You have full control of your life. Stop blaming the devil and stop blaming God. God and the devil did not fuck your life up. You did. What are you doing wrong? What are you not looking at? What are you not paying attention to? What is it about your spirit that you don't like? Because, you know, the great words of Jim Carrey when he so quietly blew up the whole spot of the Illuminati and how the entertainment industry is ruining everybody's life.
I mean, that literally was with intent, right?
Right. What?
He definitely wasn't joking there, was he?
1,000,000%. He's now, all of a sudden, he went from that to like this woke spiritual person, and he said it.
And he hides in a cabin in his backyard.
And he does not. He's a very wise, intelligent person.
I'm not putting him down.
No, I know.
He's very empathetic, in my opinion, right? Is he empathetic?
Very. And he has seen the darkness of the Hollywood. I seen a little bit of it. I was on the show. Whoa. Every time I'm about to say something about the big something, that happens to me. My throat just closes on me. I'm going to tell you, He has seen the darkness of Hollywood, right? I have seen a little bit of it, and I know the damage it does to people. You guys, the darkness that hides in those places, in the shadows there, all these people that work for the industry and all that, you got to understand, when people are in that life, and I had a taste of it, imagine, and I saw all that goes on, and it didn't almost kill me, it killed me. I died and came back to life. Thank God I didn't fucking die that night. And when I came back to life, that's when I finally realized, why do you think today they'll ask me, Flo, do you want to do Bad Girls Club? Like, they call me for everything. They call me for season 13, Bad Girls Club, this shit that they're doing now, and what is that? Marriage Boot Camp. They called me for all of those shows. You know why I didn't do it? Because what's the point? Why? Oh, $200,000? That's it. I'm supposed to jump at it. It's $200,000. I'm rich. But what? I don't want that kind of money. I don't want your blood, dirty ass, fake ass money. I'm not going on shit. I'm not saying that anything that they're doing today. I'm not judging nobody. Yo, it's your journey. You do what you want to do.
2-3 mil now?
Huh?
Is that going to make
what?
First 2-3 mil maybe?
No, I still don't do it. Come on. No, look at my face. I don't give a fuck about money. Money does not run my life.
Okay, I'm just testing you out here.
I know you are. Now I'm looking at you, and I'm telling you straight up, everybody who knows me knows that I never got into this, what I'm doing today, for money. I had to be told to charge people to do
Flo, let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Take us back into the world of being on reality television. I mean, you were seen by millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people.
Millions.
When you were on that show, would you go outside and people knew who you were?
They still do till today.
I know that. Mm-hmm. What was that like in the beginning? Did it feed your ego?
No, not me at all.
Because when I saw you on that show, you seemed full of, I mean, at least they portray, and I know they can fuck with shit and cut it up and edit. You seemed fucking angry.
Well, they cut I was there for 4 months, every day for 4 months being filmed. When you see me angry, it took me about a month to get that mad.
They cut it all out.
Because I'm the nicest person ever. I used to clean the house for them. I used to cook for the girls. I used to.
Do you feel that they tried to make you look fucking?
Oh no, they didn't try to. They did listen, they did what they did, and I'm grateful for it. Because guess what? Today, thank you, Oxygen. Because of you, I get to change people's lives today. I'm grateful for it. So they took the parts of me that were the most loud and screaming. But guess what? Those parts, I was the first one to be on all those. Chelsea lately talked about me. The Soup, all these people that I used to watch when I was a young girl talked about me, and I was the first one to get a spinoff. Like, you understand, all that led up to what I'm doing right now. So everything is a journey, and it happens for a reason. I had to go when I went to sign up on Bad Girls Club, people love to ask this question: how did you get on the show? I used to work for a lawyer. I always had good jobs. I always had amazing jobs, actually. And I was working for a lawyer in Manhattan. I remember going home and I said, and I had my own place. I was 19 years old, my own apartment. And I said, damn, man, I'm so sick of this life. I don't want to work for nobody. I want to do my own thing. I'm a star. I belong on, I'm going to help people. I really was saying all this stuff in my apartment that night. And something was like, go online, sign up for a reality show. I opened the computer. Reality shows booking right now. And the first thing I saw was Bad Girls Club. I had no clue what it was, never saw it, but I saw Tanisha fucking up that other girl. She was fighting her. I was like, this is perfect. I was like, I'll go perfect on this. And I signed up. The next morning they called me. Not that I'm a star. Oh my God. It was my destiny. This is where I was supposed to be. So they called me the next morning. 2 weeks later.
Literally, you put your thing on the computer the next day they called you.
The next morning I was in a freaking place trying out with other girls. And I just could remember it went so fast. And that's how I know it was all meant to be. Not that. That's how I know I'm special. I knew it was, now that I look at it, it was meant to be. Everything that I went through and experienced there. So in life, you have to understand, we all have a mission here in this lifetime. And if you don't step forward and you're afraid and you stand back and go, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know. I'm scared. You will.
Imposter syndrome.
You're going to waste your life, man.
Is that what it's called?
Imposter syndrome. Yeah, you live it. Like Jim Carrey said, he said, depression is just your spirit telling you I'm uncomfortable here. So fix it. Right. When I went through depression. I went through drug addiction. I went through ADHD, bipolar disorder. They gave me every disorder known to man. I had it all. Anxiety, insomnia, all that stuff. And it's because I was like kind of like in the fast lane, partying and hanging out with all these fucking retards and thinking I was so cool. And then something one day just clicked in me, and I have to say is the night I died and came back to life, my life changed after that. It didn't happen right away because that's how crazy I was. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still partying. I don't give a fuck about nobody. And I still went to do what I wanted to do. I still went crazy, still took those perks, still, tried that fentanyl. I didn't give a fuck. But it took me an experience with an actual person to know that I was doing so good. I stood clean for years, right? And then again, today I'm clean for like 3-4 years, right? I stood clean that whole time. And then it took me that experience to be with clean and then finally meet a guy, right? Which, I'm going to get into all that love stuff on the next podcast. But when you think you love someone, you'll do anything for them, right? So I was with somebody.
Because I would do anything for love.
But I would do that too.
I would do anything for love.
But I will do that too. I will lick your ass too. I don't even like booties, but I don't care. I'm gonna lick your ass just to keep you there. Cause I'm a G and balls are beautiful.
Shout out to Anthony Shabani for being a player and supporting the channel, and we can afford gas to get back to New York.
Yo, Anthony Shabani, you the man, son. You the man. I was gonna pay for the gas, so thank you. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna, I was gonna pay for it, so thank you. No, I'm just kidding. We're kidding.
We appreciate it. Even the one that gave me $1.49. I forgot the name.
Yo, that's
respect.
Listen,
that's
listen,
love.
listen.
That's
you
love.
gotta understand.
It's love. I'm a fucking stranger. I'm a nobody to these people. I love it.
I tell you right now. Like,
what was the name? Read the name for me.
Hold on.
I'm nobody. I'm some fucking guy that pops up on the screen. You send me $1, it's $1. It's more than I've ever done for these people.
It's $1, yo. Some people could buy a freaking
respect.
Some people could buy a blunt with that. Well, to roll it.
30% minus YouTube, but fucking, we can buy a cheeseburger. Poor fuck.
Yeah, I don't do drugs no more. I used to like them so much.
So, can I go over some news and just hear your feedback? I mean, or are we going to keep going? Because I want to save some of what you're talking about for the podcast.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And you're letting it come out right now, and it's not really...
Because you got to understand, that's where I'm at. If you want to talk about conspiracy theory shit, here we go. I got something for your ass.
No conspiracy shit.
It's
not right now. We have to speak in code.
Okay, so you know the schmatikin? You know what the schmatikin is, right?
I have no fucking idea what that is.
The Vatican.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, I prefer not to talk about that.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so you know Constantine changed the Bible, right?
Is that prefer not to talk about this.
So what the fuck are we going to talk about?
Let me do current events.
Okay, current events.
And then we'll get back to it.
Okay, go ahead, current events.
Shout out to Menire, Seferai.
What's going on with? Wait, I want to know this. What's going on with Meghan and Harry's? What are they saying that they're saying?
I haven't watched TV.
No, here's the thing. They're saying. I'm going to tell you guys. They're saying that they were saying that they were worried about how the child was going to look because they're all white and like, you know, and so Meghan Markle she's half black. So they're saying that she was saying that they're worried about how the baby was going to look, if it was going to be dark skin or not. And then somebody I posted.
The royal family was worried about that?
Oh, thank you, Maneri. Thank you, baby.
The royal family
was worried about that. But here's the thing.
So they're racist.
They're reptilian like mongrels, like they're mongrels. They're like reptilian all the way, some dark shit right there. Right. And this is why Princess Diana died, because she couldn't handle the darkness that was around her. She was way too innocent for that type of lineage.
You don't think this is just a distraction?
No.
Keep everyone off.
It's not a distraction.
Their uncle.
It's not a distraction.
Their uncle.
It's not a distraction.
You remember the uncle? He was friends with that guy that killed himself.
100%, it could be. 100%. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein. 100%, it could be. But here's the thing. I truly believe that Meghan Markle and Harry,
they're good.
They went away from that because. Good? Yeah, because, you know,
I kind of fuck with Prince Harry, man.
Because he's like his mother. He was like, I'm staying away from these fuckers. They got my mom murdered. I'm staying away from these fuckers. And they don't like that. They feel like they're trying to act like everything's all good.
These people over here, I don't know.
Forget about it. You know, they say that. They say this.
I used to like him.
Meghan Markle and Harry and this bitch and her husband
keep it low.
They're
code. Speaking code.
Meghan Markle and this bitch and her husband, they're related. They are related.
Brother or sister type shit?
They're related. They family lines. They're not taking it. It's like Osiris and Isis.
You really believe that?
100%.
He's banging his own sister.
Not a sister. Family.
Blood, cousin,
They keep that in the family so they don't lose the money. You don't understand. They do this on purpose, okay? It's on purpose. But I think Meghan Markle might have gotten Harry out of that thing, but we don't know what's going on. We don't know.
Do you think...
So what I'm saying is they said that they were worried about how the kid was going to look. And then there was a meme today and it said, imagine these people being worried about how the kid's going to look. And they had a picture of them and how they all look. They look crazy. Yo, I truly believe, here's my theory.
William, can I suck your blood?
I truly believe that. Thanks, HK. Look at that. You're getting donations left and right here. Good shit. So I truly believe that humans, that we are different races of people. So I say different species.
Yeah, next subject.
Different species. Like
I'd like to still have a channel in a couple of weeks.
I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm saying humans are different species. Like some people, you ever seen how some people look like straight up rats and then other people look like chipmunks? And just look at people and just take a deep look at their faces and they look like rats and chipmunks and snakes. Some people look like snakes. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I wrong though?
I don't know. My producer sucks with cameras. He should be doing full shots when we're laughing stuff.
Yeah, because this far away shit is kind of.
It's horrible.
It's a little bit like not. It's not personable.
$10,000, $20,000 equipment. He fucking chooses not to use the features.
No, but it's not personable. I would say because if it's me, I want to see.
He acts like he's never done this before.
Like, you know how Joe Rogan's show just say copy other people's shit. Listen, just copy stuff. That's it. No, don't fire him
on the show. No,
I like him. He's nice.
And then when we go back to the stupid article, you bring it back. Is it that hard? I mean, I just wish I could fucking clone myself, bro. I swear to God, I would have took over the world.
Virgos, we want to I
love him. He works hard. All the pal, he's great. But sometimes he just fucks it up, man. I think my fans like him more than me. Shout out to HK.
He's nicer. You're an asshole.
I'm an asshole. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to heal the world. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking, you brought me kryptonite over here. You're trying to fucking kill me.
No, I'm trying to heal you, bro.
She brought kryptonite.
I'm trying to heal you. You got problems. You're welcome.
The CDC says people who are vaccinated can hang out indoors and not wear masks.
They said.
Wow, thank you for giving us permission to live our lives.
They said what? Say that again.
They said that people who get vaccinated, see, this is what I tell people, they're not going to force you. Mm-mm. They're just going to make your life miserable. They're going to make you can't walk into a diner.
Exactly. Well, they already did that now. You know what I'm saying?
So the CDC says people who are good sheep, you got your shot. You want me to fix that for you?
I got it.
No, you need to do the button.
I got it. I swear I got it. Look, I promise. Go ahead. Anyway, go ahead. You were saying?
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm just watching it anyway. It's not like...
You don't need to watch. You have it right there.
Oh, okay.
You got it right here.
Okay. All right.
There's not much to watch up there.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
So, it says that if you wear your mask, you can be inside. They're going to let you be inside in restaurants and stuff without a mask.
Okay. They're going to let you be inside without a mask?
Yeah, you can hang out indoors and not wear a mask if you're a good sheep. Did you get your shot?
No.
Are you Wendy Williams? Are you with or against Wendy Williams?
I don't have vaccines. I don't believe.
Are you with or against Wendy Williams?
Who is Wendy Williams?
She
kidding.
said
she
to Dr. Oz like she was fucking gangster. She said, Dr. Fox, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you know
she
what?
literally told Dr. Fox, fuck you.
My mom went to get the vaccine the other day, and I was like so worried because she has COPD and all this stuff.
So she went to get it done?
She went to get it done.
How come you didn't stop her?
I tried. She ain't listening to me. My mom thinks.
Did you really try to stop her?
Crazy. Yes, I
My
did.
dad wants to get that shit too. He's lining up.
I tried to. She
what is it with people coming from communist countries? Like this, whenever the government tells them to do something,
they
they're
do
used
it
to.
because they're used to
Šteti.
it. My mom is one of the best examples.
Like this, look, this is what they do. Like this. Šteti kathon.
I'm telling
the government said to do it.
Exactly. My mom is the perfect example of like, it was on the news. It's true if it's on the news. And I'm like, Mom, what do you, mommy,
None.
Why are you doing this? Why are you my mother? Why? But why though? You know, because that's how it goes. Like when you're in that life, you're gonna listen. When I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm looking around the people around me, and I'm just like, oh my God, they have no clue. They're just so lost right now. They don't know anything. They think that, oh man, you guys don't even know. Like, but listen, I'm not saying it's good or bad. Listen, in fact, the vaccine works and that's what people think, but I'm going to laugh when people get the vaccine and then more people get sick. Like if that's what happens, you know.
The news is really boring tonight.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not reading
the
up.
news is always boring.
I guess they were right since Donald Trump left. Like it's fucking boring. Like there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, because you should really just make a podcast about like
pretty quiet.
Enlightenment and life. Because this shit right here, the news.
Okay, tell me some kind of terminology I should pull up here. What am I going to pull up here?
How do you actually suck dick?
I can't do that for obvious reasons, but
Are vaginas really safe to lick?
you can do that on your show.
Does licking vagina really stop you from having COVID?
And you can do that on your channel, and you'll probably last about 3 weeks before they ban you.
Not what? Talking about vaginas and licking?
Well,
What?
actually, no. Actually, they'll probably push you to the top of the fucking.
Like she's the shit. I'm gonna talk
Like
about
she's
that.
corrupting young
Sucking
people.
dick
Fuck
from
her.
the back?
Put her to the top.
Sucking
Put her
dick-
to the top. Oh, they're teaching them something good. No,
Sucking
put them
dick
to the
from the
bottom. Put them to the
back.
bottom.
Do you know about sucking dick from the back though? I know the news is so interesting, but do you know about sucking dick from the back?
This is Bek Lover live.
You
Monday
put one
night.
leg up, right?
no
and then the
scripts.
girl comes from behind. She puts her
don't
hand
know her.
sideways like this.
First time
she
I've ever met
tickles
her.
your balls and play with your butthole, and then she suck it the dicky.
I thought we were going to talk
You know
about
what would be
some crazy
great
shit.
though? You know what would be great if you have your leg up on the right, and then she's behind you like this.
Here
She
we go.
licks your
My son's
butt,
watching this.
plays with your balls. And so what, son? This is what you need to have a bitch do to you. So she gonna lick your booty, right? And then she gonna tickle the balls and jerk you off at the same time. Skills.
go. Monday Night Live.
Skittles.
We're-
Skittles. That's some Virgo shit,
We're
bitch.
elevated. We're
Don't
fucking
you know I'm a
elevated.
sex
Look, I'm
expert?
going to the heavens. Look, my hand disappear. I'm going to heaven. I'm going to
Yes,
heaven.
tickle the ball, tick. That looks cute. I just watched myself tickle the balls on YouTube. It's so funny. Okay, another thing, guys. You know, should we talk about clitorises because this shit is about to die?
Can we
out.
save this for a special?
Okay, fine. But clitorises.
Can we
and
keep
learn
it
how to lick
rated R? I'm not saying rated.
Okay.
Just rated R.
Clitoris is a rated C, rated A. Clitoris.
So yeah, the news sucks. Those of you that follow Monday Night Live, there's really nothing there that made me like want to talk.
The news is whack. I don't even watch. I don't
hate
even
it. I
listen.
fucking hate it.
Here's the thing: that world does not exist in my world. If I cannot. When people start talking to me about the news, I'm like, Mom, I'm over here. You know, like when you're in Six Flags and you're all the way in the back of the line, you go like this and you pretend your mom's in the front. Hey, Ma. Oh yeah, excuse me, my mom's over there. And then you get all the way to the front and your mother's not there. That's the same thing I do with the news. I just pretend my mom's in the front. Mom, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. My mother's waiting for me. She's sick. I gotta go. No, the hospital. Bye. You know what I'm saying? It's like the worst.
Did you cut lines at Six Flags Great Adventure?
100,000 times.
You never had a problem with that?
Never.
Because I would see people do that, and the first thing I would hear is, yo, bitch. I would see it happen.
I have great luck when it comes to that stuff. Like I would be in LAX and there'd be a line around the corner block, whatever. And I would find the one girl and I was like, she's going to know who I am. Even when I, like, if I wasn't, but I'd be like, that girl going to know who I am. So I woke up to her and be like, excuse me, do you know what? She'd be like, ain't you Flo? I'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, that line. She'd be like, nah, bitch, come to the front. You ain't waiting. I have great luck with spotting out people like me. For instance, I'll go to a hotel, right? Because I traveled a lot and I went to hotels a lot. And I always made friends with, guess who? The maids and the janitors, because they have access to everything, right? So I remember several times telling the girl, like the maid, hey, listen, like, you know, when it's time to check out, can you do the person last or whatever? And then I would give them like a $20 or $30 tip. And I remember this one time she was like, you know, the room there, we have access to it. Nobody's staying. She goes, you staying? You stay? I said, yeah, I'm supposed to stay 4 more days, but it was costing a lot. She gave me the room for 4 days for free. Make friends with busboys, maids, janitors. The underdogs are the people you make friends with, okay? Not the ones who run shit.
The valet guy.
Yeah, you make friends with the people who...
The front desk woman.
Exactly.
They hook it up.
The hostess, things like that, because
the bouncer at the nightclub.
Right, the bouncer. Listen, those are the people that will get you into places. All those people that are in the front are like bougie, like, I'm a club promoter, I'm too cool for you, bitch. Like, get out of here. I will make friends with the one that nobody's talking to. I'll be like, what's up? And I always get the hookup for that. That's a trick. You need to learn that. It's like, it's so important. How many times, like, even when I went to my Angel Squad retreat and we bought the food, remember you guys, and they could attest to this, and I got up to the front and the food came out to like $500, and I was like, I'm only spending $200 because, you know, I was paying for everything pretty much. The guy, it came out to $575. He took it down to $306. He was like, just go. And I was like, I get that happens to me all the time because I read people's energy. If I feel like they're good people, I connect with them. This is a fact. And I'm a Virgo too, so I'm ultra skilled in knowing I analyze analytics, you know. You just got to calculate people's energy, how they feeling, what are they up to today, how did their wife suck their dick last night, you know what I'm saying? Things like that, you know, and then you'll just be able to get what you want out of it. But if he didn't get his dick sucked last night, ladies, just walk away. You ain't getting shit.
So this Albanian woman
walked into a bar.
Was it hard to be on a show that public? And it wasn't a show like, you know, Little House on the Prairie. You were fucking Bad Girls Club.
It was
you were
very hard.
Fist fighting for your life. You were the fucking...
and so that's what the whole
What did it feel like? So you came back to the community.
That was the whole thing. And even, don't forget, when I got married, his mother, like, and I'm not judging them because they're Albanians and that's how we are.
Not talking about the Albanians. I don't want to shoot on the streets.
No, his mother was like, oh, you want the Bad Girls Club, you know, you got to be careful.
Oh, so in the beginning of the relationship, yeah.
No, the whole time. And that's how, you know, a lot of the tension, the friction happened between me and my ex-husband. We broke up like that. That's how that happened. But when I was on the show and I come home, all over the like Albanian news pages, it was saying this Albanian girl's going to ruin all the Albanians. Look, 33 people in the live. I told you, my people's 33. Guys, let them know. Can you please type Angel Squad real quickly? Bombard it. What is Flo's favorite number? Everybody bombard it. Okay. That is the coincidence we had today happen. I kept seeing that number all day from the time I woke up till the time I got to this place. And I'm still going to see it all day long. The master number of the teacher, the ascended master. So being Albanian woman on the show, it was very hard because they all talk shit about me and they made me look like this bad person. You know, gay people, gay Albanians were coming out all over the place. They were blaming me. There was an article in Illyria.
They're trying to blame you for that.
In the Illyria Gazeta, it said she's teaching Albanian kids how to be gay. A lot of parents are complaining, and a lot of Albanian kids were hitting me up like, I'm gay. Thank you for helping me come out of the closet. Like, and I'm like, you know, I didn't inspire these people to be gay. They were already gay. I just gave them a voice. Like, get it together. Albanians are very, 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 very judgmental. And that is one of the things that I do all the time is I speak about, yo, I know we're Albanian, but yo, why did you come to America then? Like, why didn't you just stay in our country? I would have stayed Albanian. I would have got married, been miserable for the rest of my life, served a bunch of people I don't give a shit about. Here's your coffee. Let me clean the house.
And walk out the room backwards.
Like,
leave the coffee, walk backwards.
You know, it's beautiful to have
turn your
culture.
back to the men. Don't you turn your fucking back to the men.
Don't turn your back to the boys, because then that's what on Flo Gets Married. Actually, there's a whole part about that. And I'm
I gotta catch up with that. It's still out there too. I can watch it.
It is, yes.
I'm gonna go watch that shit tonight.
Listen,
2:30 in the morning.
Listen, I'm glad that I woke up and I'm glad that I broke free from all that. And I love being Albanian. Like, you know, I support Albanians.
Do you love being us? Because we're not normal.
I don't. That's okay, because that's what gives me my powers, my superpowers. That comes from the double-headed eagle, the phoenix rising type of energy. I support Albanians, and anybody could say whatever they want. Every Albanian that I see and they're doing something, I post about them. And the girl Albanian, like Bebe Malota, all of them, they'll hit me up and they'll be like, thank you for reposting. I support Albanians because a lot of Albanians ain't supporting each other, man. This is an issue. We need to discuss this right now. Let's keep it all the way a buck. Albanians do not support each other with stuff. Like, let me just tell you, they don't. I'm gonna say a lot of people don't support each other with stuff, right? Different cultures. But I find it extra amazing that if an Albanian person is doing construction, I don't ever really hear about Albanians fixing some other Albanian's house. It's always some random white lady in the suburbs. But they don't support each other when it comes to that. If I open up a business tomorrow and it was all Albanians, it would be very fucking hard to get Albanians in there. Let's just keep it a buck.
What do you think is, you know what I notice about our people? We're very strong
It's
as
stressful.
individuals.
It's very strong and
We're
very
very
hard-headed,
individualistic.
prideful, and it's a problem.
It's why a lot of them have done so successful.
It's ego.
But as a community, I think we're lacking.
It's a very it's an egotistical thing. So we want to keep culture alive, and we want to like do things the Albanian way, which is, I love shit like that. Listen, I used to want to be a Nusa my whole life, right? And then I became one. I was like, nope, right? But I'm just going to tell you, I love all of that. But here's the thing though. If we're so community and we need to be culturized and be an Albanian, then why is it that if I open up a fucking pizzeria, not one Albanian steps in there? Albanians open up pizzeria. No Albanians go eat that pizza. Like, why are you hating on each other? Why can't we just support each other as Albanians? We are not that big of a country. Like, we need each other more than anybody. We're relatively small compared to other countries. We need to support each other. What is the fucking problem? Doing Albanian with another Albanian, for instance.
Can we give a shout out to Jason?
Yes, Jason.
Because he met me today.
Yes, thank you, Jason. Support to you too. We love you. Albanians.
Listen, but not all Albanians.
Not all.
There was, you know how I look at it?
I'm
There's
talking
like
about old school,
20%
hard-headed
that 20% of them, their hearts are the size of mountains.
Yes.
And those that 20% is what kept us alive. The other 80%, they can go fuck themselves.
So I'm going to tell you right now, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like, for instance, the few times that I've done readings for Albanian women.
Yeah, them Yasharis.
And I'm not talking about Albanian women like today. Most of us are businesswomen. We understand that and we support each other. But 98% of the Albanian women that have asked me to do a reading, none of them wanted to pay for it. Just because you're Albanian, I don't owe you shit, bitch. I don't owe nobody nothing. What the fuck you mean do a reading for me?
You got to pay your bills.
Albanian. Pay the money. What the fuck do you want me to do? And then it's $150. Okay, I do it for $80. No, bitch. I'm not fixing your roof. This is a reading. Like, you either get the reading or you can walk the fuck out. And they're like, that's just crazy to me. You can't just do that because I'm Albanian. Like, it's not how it works. You know what you can do because I'm Albanian? You could say, like, here's some cafe turke, and then I'll drink it because I'm Albanian. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you can't. That's why we don't survive with each other. You can't. If you open up a business tomorrow and somebody came in and was like, oh, you charged $4,000 for that? I'll give you $2,000. And you say, okay, because they're Albanian, you want to do them a favor? Get the fuck out of here. I got a business to run.
Shout out to Koda. I met him in real life today. And shout out to HK. And behave each other over there in the comments. No negative bullshit over there. Talk nicely to each other. Get the fuck out the chat.
HK, the same thing here. Me too. And
because Flo will send some fucking spirits to your house tonight. Don't fuck around.
No, I would never. Don't say that.
She's looking at
people are so scared of like that too. Like, you know, I feel like that's why men won't date me. Like, because they're afraid that I'm gonna like put like some curse on them. But here's the thing: I need to clarify. I do not do spells. I don't read futures.
Fuck around and wake up like this.
Listen, don't get me wrong. Listen, now can I guarantee?
I saw something crazy the other day.
Can I guarantee somebody that if they fuck with me, the spirit that loves me won't go defend me? Because I've had people say, like, I had a dream about you after I fucked with you, and I just want to say I'm sorry. But they'd have dreams like somebody would go in there and talk to them, and they would apologize to me the next day, and I'd be like, what the fuck? But like, my spirit guides do work for me, but they're not threatening to nobody. Because I tell them, if I don't care who does what, don't bother nobody ever. Because they probably would. I have some gangster spirits around me. I come from a gangster family. I have gangsters around me spiritually in the spirit world. I have a lot of gangster motherfuckers that got my back. And I'm talking about guys, girls, everything. A lot of Albanians have my back in the spirit world. They did not in the beginning. They used to be so against what I did, and now they're coming along with it. So
can we say what's up to Eric Patrick Thomas?
Hi, Eric Patrick.
Can I tell you about this person for a second?
No, tell me.
This is one of the most positive people I've ever met in my entire fucking life.
Is that Eric?
Eric Patrick Thomas. He's friends with Damon John.
Oh, okay.
From Shark Tank. Okay. He was shot.
Name dropping much?
In the back and paralyzed.
Oh, wow.
From the neck down for no reason. He had no enemies, just random.
Isn't it always like that though?
And he's the most positive fucking person I have ever spoken to in my life. He blows my fucking mind away.
That's how you gotta be.
I love the guy. I can't wait to meet him.
So I don't understand. You know all these positive people. So why don't you just like start being positive?
I gotta get stronger. I am positive. You see, I take the poison too.
Yeah.
But my point is,
yeah,
I suffer. I don't pass the suffering. I suffer, but I don't pass the suffering on to those around me.
Are you?
Except maybe my poor wife.
Why do you suffer? What do you suffer? Who are you suffering
I'm
for?
very sensitive to energy and everything that's going on.
You are, and now you have to build your strength up, and you have to tell these spirits, like I tell them, if I don't want somebody communicating with me in the spirit world, I tell them, you need to stop talking to me right now. I'm busy. I'll tune them out like a button. Beep, on, off, on, off, on, off. When it's open.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
We can't do the podcast today.
Okay.
Do you know why? We're giving too much of our energy out.
Okay, no, we'll do it on another day.
It's gotta be fresh. We're gonna have to do it maybe.
No, we'll do it.
Thursday, Friday,
it has
Saturday.
To be not only that. I want the topics to be straight up spiritual.
Well, it's gotta be, but no, I want to cover your life, man.
Okay.
That's the whole point. And then after that, I don't give a fuck what you talk about. But I want to.
Yeah, my life story will interest people.
I find it very interesting, and this is Monday Night Live. I didn't want to let down the people that are loyal to the channel.
Yeah.
So, we weren't scheduled to be live.
That's fine.
I appreciate you for being a good sport.
That's great.
And I didn't want to let them down.
And that's awesome. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to let people down. We will do the spiritual podcast. And I'm going to tell you right now, when we do it, I'll pre-put it up there. I want to spread my message to as many people as I can. So if you guys can let people know.
Listen, you got people on here that you love.
A lot. This
they support
is my
you.
angel squad.
I might not have 1 million fucking followers.
Doesn't matter.
Because the powers that be, but I love my crew, man. Just the comeback nation.
I'm going to tell you, if you touch 1 or 2 souls a day, it's better to talk to
quality over quantity.
Exactly. It's better to talk to 30 people and affect and change one person's life than to have 1 million people follow you and nobody's life is affected.
Al, you don't have a full shot at me, right? That doesn't exist, huh? I should throw this fucking crystal right through your heart.
That's fucked up.
So,
your brother is paralyzed too, Jason. Well, this is why people get connected on social media. It's awesome to talk to people who are going through the same thing. I love a crazy woman, especially an Albanian woman. I'm not crazy that way, not in relationships though. You guys don't get it twisted. I'm actually.
Have you ever dated an Albanian?
All the time. That's all I ever dated. Yes, actually for 2.5 years I was with an Albanian woman. 2.5 years.
Okay, please keep names. I don't need any fucking shootouts.
I'm not going to put her name out.
Okay, I don't want to have to go on a fucking blood work.
She is anyway, but
I don't want to have to go on a fucking blood work as you.
Nah, I'm not doing that. That's some other shit.
So you've evolved. You've gone through a lot of changes in your life.
A lot.
Right?
A lot. Yeah. A lot.
But you're in a good place.
I'm in an amazing place, like an amazing.
Yeah, you're just staring at that fucking phone.
Because I'm looking at the Angel Squad. Like, you gotta understand, my Angel Squad members, these people, these women and these boys and these girls, and they're gay, straight, whatever, all types of people. Everything I do, they step in. If I go on someone's live, all you will see is a bombardment of flow, Angel Squad, flow, Angel Squad.
33.
30. That's our number. That's our collective number. Angel Squad was started. I want to, you know what? I'm gonna save
it for the show.
But real quick, I'm just gonna say, Angel Squad.
Shout them out.
Angel Squad, I love you, and this is for us. Like, I'm doing everything for us. We started with 10 strong. Now we're up to like 1,000 strong. So I'm very grateful for it. It's an organization that one day will save young boys' lives that have lost their parents tragically when they were young, little kids. And I'm gonna make this a big thing. I'm gonna have my retreats. I'm gonna have my spiritual workshops, and I do Angel Squad meetings. So if you guys are ever interested in that, some free healing, I do that. I also have a website that you can visit, therealflorina.bigcartel.com. Of course, it's named that because it's for Instagram. It's on my Instagram at @therealflorina. And if you guys want any type of service of that, you can hit me up. And you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a wait list, but it's okay. You'll still get your reading. You'll get your healing. It'll be awesome. So yeah, Are
you a vegan?
No, I like meat. I love meat.
Do you believe, like I believe, that you can eat the negative or the positive energy from that animal?
I 100% believe that.
And you know where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah, halal.
And kosher.
And kosher. Mm-hmm.
If it's done the right way.
Yeah, because
have you ever slaughtered your own animal?
A cow in Albania and
you
chicken.
You actually cut the throat.
Well, I helped cut the throat. I held the knife.
I've done it for a.
I cried.
I did it for a lamb, but that's what I'm saying. There's just people to understand. Like, we're so detached from the animal world.
I'm not detached, but here's the thing.
I slaughtered a chicken.
Like, yeah, I
slaughtered a lamb for the holiday of Abraham. Yeah. Peace be upon him. And you feel this, but I've witnessed some miracles in that world.
Yeah.
Like when you mention God's name, the animal literally lays down and is like ready to get slaughtered.
Sacrifices itself.
Is it crazy or no? Am I making that up? I'm not making that shit up.
You're not. Listen,
it was as if they were actually created for our benefit and they know their purpose when you mention the name of God. I've seen it with my own eyes.
They were. And this is.
I saw it. I have it. I wish I could find the video. I swear to God.
Post it.
May my uncle's soul rest.
Find it and
peace.
post it.
He passed away. He passed away a couple of years ago, and not 3 years ago. And there's a video. I don't know if I can find it. I have to transfer.
Try to find it and post it.
I swear to God, I'm not lying.
I don't.
In this video,
You're talking to me. I talk to animals.
I'm in this video, and the animal knows when it's about to be slaughtered. You take him away from the rest of the pack. This poor chicken's going.
You ever seen a lobster freak out when they get taken out of the tank?
He puts the head of the chicken on the thing, like the fuck, man, I can't even speak English today. A stool, not a
slab.
It's like a piece of a tree trunk, okay?
Okay. Oh, so you mean like the
tree trunk that you put,
Yeah, the
fuck,
thing.
I can't talk.
You know the thing you cut the
it's
things
fucking
on?
crowd and tea, man.
You know the things you cut the things on?
Okay, a thing that he's going to slaughter the chicken on, okay?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And this poor chicken's going, right? Because it knows it's going to die. I said to him, mention God's name. He's about to just chop the fucking head off, right? I said, Bismillah, say it.
Yep.
I swear to God, it's on camera. The minute it said the words Bismillah, it just stopped. Instantly.
That's miraculous.
And laid there.
That's a miracle.
I swear to God, I witnessed this.
Listen.
This is why I try only to eat kosher or halal meat, because the animal
knows,
if it's done right,
it
is slaughtered in a way where the animal doesn't suffer. They're not supposed to see the other animals being killed.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be blindfolded. They're not supposed to see the weapon.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be sharp as hell so that with one strike, whoop, it's dead. Yes, they're going to move their muscles, but it is believed that they are actually trained. They are created for that purpose. So that if you slaughter the animal correctly,
that it will.
People have this misconception that pigs are dirty. That's why we don't eat pigs. No, they're wrong.
They just didn't know how to
They
cook
can't be they can't be slaughtered. They were not designed to be slaughtered humanely. If that makes any fucking sense to you. That animal, ask any butcher, when you cut a pig's throat, they die a very slow, a very violent death.
And I'm just going to say
so it's not because they're dirty. Chickens, I've seen chickens eat fucking chicken. I've done it myself. I fed the motherfucker.
My chickens eat chicken all the time.
Yeah, I was eating Boston Market. I said, here, eat this.
They love that shit.
I've seen chickens eat their own shit. So, I mean, they're not any dirtier than a pig. No. This is a common misconception.
But also pigs, so I believe strongly, because today what they do is, like, let's say somebody loses skin. Pig skin is the only thing that can match a human skin. When you cook a pig, listen, I've smelled pork being cooked before, and I'm going to tell you, I happened to have walked by one time when a person was being lit on fire, and I'm going to tell you, it smelled exact. Well, it was outside. They were in a car accident, and I was walking by, and and the person's leg was on fire, and nobody wanted to go near him. And then, it was just like one of those scenes, and it smelled. It
was just one of those scenes, right?
It smelled like that. I've seen crazy shit like that a lot.
She goes, the guy's on fire. It was just one of those. It was a Wednesday night.
But and
it was a Wednesday night.
Thankfully, it was actually in Manhattan. He ended up getting his leg put out of fire. What I'm gonna say is, I smelled his skin burning, and then I smelled my friend who used to own a restaurant cook a half of a pig in his kitchen. And I swear to God, it smelled exactly
like a human.
The same. And so they say that pig skin is the most compatible to humans. And so they use pig skin to replace
They also use the valves of the
because
pig heart to
the ear, the ear of the pig is used as skin for people on their noses when they do plastic surgery and stuff like that. If somebody's nose is fucked up, they'll put pig skin so their nose
So is that why some of these women that get these nose jobs, they look like Miss Piggy?
And because plastic surgeons only know one face. If you look at their protocol, like their one face, that's what, if you look at like Kim Kardashian and a couple of other people who've gotten plastic surgeries, if you really look at it, their faces look exactly the same.
How do you feel about plastic surgery?
Personally, I'm not
Botox?
Not a fan. Nope.
You fuck with it?
No.
Don't lie. Must lie.
Do I look like I?
No, you don't. And I got to give you that. I know what it is.
I don't like.
None of it.
No, nothing.
Did you ever do it?
Not lips, nothing. I've not. Everybody who knows me.
Years ago.
Never. Everybody who knows me knows. I won't even. There was this girl I was working with, and she started promoting all this like butt suction, all this crazy shit. I didn't want to be rude, but I was like, I can't fuck with this bitch no more. Like, she's doing some. I don't like fake looks. I don't. If a girl walks up to me, and I can see her eyebrows are drawn in fully, and then she's got like her lips are overdrawn, and then her neck's white and her face is orange because of all the makeup she has on. I'm not trying to judge them, but I'm like, wow, that's a lot. Like, I want to see your face. Like, I don't give a fuck if you have pimples. Just show them to me. I'd rather see them than you wake up the next morning and now your hair's on the side of the counter, your eyelashes are there with it, your 10 pounds of makeup are all over my towel, which women have done that.
Yeah, it's just overdone. Come man. Over. This is honestly overdone, man.
It's a lot.
I got a newsflash for you ladies. A lot of us, we don't like that shit.
Women don't do their makeup for men. They do it for other women. Like, look at me.
They put 400 fucking pounds on.
You never see a comment under a woman's makeup thing and guys be like, nice makeup. It's always girls like, your makeup's on fleek. But girls don't realize, for me, I like women too. Like, I fucks with women. But like, if she wears mad makeup and she's got all
You don't know who's under there.
I can't do it.
You don't.
I like natural. Natural's
You wake up the next morning and go,
but everybody doesn't like that. Look, everybody's not.
I'm not saying me because, you know, I was a saint before I got married. But, you know, I've heard you wake up the next morning in the fucking light. And you look at, you know, I've heard, not me, but my friends have told me, they're like, man, I woke up the next day, I didn't recognize her.
Exactly. They are reptiles. I'm in the right place.
A little bit of Grey Goose.
Like that. Yeah, it's a lot.
The lights are low. No. Magical. They look fucking magical, these women, right? Mm-hmm, you wake up the next day like, what the fuck did I do?
Exactly.
I heard stories. I'm not saying me personally.
Listen. I've had women experiences with being with women and waking up the next morning and her shit's all. I see the pads of her bra there. Her eyelashes are on the side. Like, her hair was on the side of the thing. I remember waking up and I looked at her face and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Was I that fucked up last night? Like, who is this bitch? She was this bitch shapeshifted in front of me. I was like, did she just go from like...
Maybe those are the shapeshifters, maybe.
Looking like a whole different person, Janine.
There's guys that do it. There's guys that got fucking toupees and this and that and fucking Botox their faces to death.
You know, and I'm
related to some of them.
Here's the thing. I wish that...
I got fucking cousins. They can't smile. Their faces like that. Like, how you doing, bud? Good. How they can't move their fucking faces frozen.
I don't judge people, guys.
No, I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
But no, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. We're not judging. I'm just saying my opinion personally. For me, like, men who work out way too much. If I'm laying on you, I don't want to feel a piece of wood, because that's what you feel like when you work out too hard. You're like, strong muscles.
I wish I had that shit.
I wish I had. So then that's on you.
I'm fucking dying, man.
There's women like. I don't know. I don't think I'm ugly. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm a bit.
Like, I want to end the show and go have a chicken parmesan sandwich right now.
I'm hungry too. Yeah. I could tear up.
Are you going to eat something or no?
I'm going to eat some. Yeah, I'm going to eat carbs.
You don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, because guess what? Tomorrow I'll do some squats.
Do you work out?
I don't work out. I just do like muscle stuff, like to get my muscles, like arms. I do yoga. I do like handstands on my yogas and all that stuff, but that's it. I don't work out. I'm not a workout person. I like to walk. Another thing, if I work out and I lift weights, I would look like He-Man, because I have like already strong muscles. So all I need to do is work out a little and I'm gonna look like a whole Thor woman, like a woman Thor. I can't do it. I don't like guys who have hard muscles. I can't touch you. It's not nice.
People writing books
all day.
Huh?
You said people are writing books, and I was just showing somebody on my Instagram. You should see the messages I get on my Instagram.
Yeah, but you know what? Can I be frank? Even though my name's Bek.
Okay, Frank Bek.
I appreciate the positive.
Me too.
People sharing their hearts with me, getting these beautiful emails and messages. I get a lot of troll mail too. I'm sure you do.
That's all the beginning. Actually, I don't get that much troll mail.
Honestly. Yeah, I got all kinds of fucking bullshit coming through. People, you know, take this shit a little too serious. Like, they act like I'm fucking Larry King over here.
Yeah,
and I got a whopping 6,000 fucking followers.
Hey, but you know what? That means that people are getting involved. And you know what? I don't read. I'm
not a hater. I'm not perfect. Maybe you don't like the person I interviewed. You know, maybe you don't like something I said. I'm not fucking perfect.
Yeah, but Bek,
I'm not a hater.
Here's the thing. What you're doing, how you're doing this, you're going to get that a lot. And what I do right now, I'm going to say there'll be like one person, and I've already taught my Angel Squad members, one person comes in my live, and if she's negative, we as a collective ignore her, and then they go away. I don't even have to say nothing. They just go away. They get uncomfortable.
You meet up with the Angel Squad?
All the time.
In real life?
All the time.
How many of you now?
Well, the main girls, I would say it's about 12 of us, 12 to 15, but there's like 1,000 of us that are like a collective. And like,
eventually one day, I want it to be like where it's going to be like, woo-wee, like all over the world. Mariah
Worldwide,
Peterson,
baby.
I have heard about that. I'm not going to talk about it. I knew about that a long fucking time ago. I even heard of districts.
What's that?
Let's not even get into that. We can't. I'm going to fucking get zapped here, man.
Okay.
You think you're free?
Yes.
We will die free because we're Albanians.
I'm free. And I'll die for my freedom. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I will be the first one in the front of the line like this. Nope, I'm not doing it. What are you gonna do about it? Oh yeah? And then I'm gonna have to seduce the fucking FBI agent that's been watching me my whole life and telling me stop talking. And I told him, I was like, just come over to my house, FBI agent. I'll change your mind. You know, I'd be like a honey trap. I'll be in the bed with him, finding out all of the secrets.
Speaking of that, I had an amazing retired. He was underground for a few years. Amazing episode 3 weeks ago. He's retired now.
Okay. I love shit like that. Bring those guys on.
No, that guy was no joke.
They know stuff. I like to watch like David Wilcock a lot. I'm a David Wilcock, Dr. Greer, Stephen Greer.
You know, he follows me.
Yeah, and you know C5 Contact where you go. I still
think, you know.
I've set that up. We went Angel Squads.
I think you guys are fucking with demons, but whatever. You want to talk about this?
No, they're not demons. They just look different, so we're scared.
Listen to me.
of them.
Dr. Greer follows me on Clubhouse. How fucking gangster is that?
I fucking love him.
You don't believe me?
That's my dude.
I get a little credit for that?
You get mad credit for
serious.
that. What? I don't care.
I can put you in a room with him.
Beyonce could have been following you and I'd be like, okay, but
my friend's doing a documentary with him.
What? Oh my God. Get me on that. Oh my God. I see aliens all the time.
Serious?
All the time.
I'll talk to them.
I have videos of them. Ask anybody who watches
One of the producers, though,
God,
is our squad. He probably might not like us, so.
Oh,
that might be the answer. Just don't tell me.
Okay, he'll like me. Everybody loves me. I'm so glad. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know. The rest of you that are not on Clubhouse yet, like you guys are late to the party.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, but
I've been telling these fucking people.
But Clubhouse. Oh, hi, Crystal Beauty.
I'm sure they'll fuck it up.
But Clubhouse, though, this is what gets me mad about you. How you gonna have an app and people cannot get on if they ain't got an iPhone? So what is that telling you? Oh my God.
What does it say? What does it say? Follows
you. Holy shit. Listen, first of all, let me tell you something. How are you going to have an app like Clubhouse and you're not allowed to use it if you have like you don't have an iPhone? Remember, Steve Jobs did not let his own family members use Apple, okay, or iPhones.
I used to get like 100 people on this fucking thing. I don't know what happened. Maybe because I haven't streamed in a while. They forgot about Bek Lover.
You got to do it constantly. Consistency is key, man. That's why I'm on live.
I know, but I was sick.
I know, but even sick, you should have been like,
and then when I wasn't sick, mentally, I was like, I just wasn't feeling it.
So, but if you don't stay on this path and
listen, my podcast is the only thing that I've sworn to be no matter what.
Yeah, keep it positive.
The live show, the this and that has been extra stuff, and I do want to get more.
You're not, Ken. You're not supposed to say all that. And this is why I read the comments, because I like to interact with the people, because when people feel like they're a part of something, it makes them feel very special. So, and I feel special if somebody reads my comments. Like, I'll go on YouTube and live. If the person reads my comments, I'm like, he saw it. You know, like, I love Mateos De Stefano, and I went on his live and started like doing all, and then he said something to me. He's on Gaia, and he talks about how he remembers past life and his life from ancient Lemuria and Atlantis, and he has like some valid information about how the Holy Trinity represents time, space, and consciousness, and all of these enlightened things that people don't believe, but he's very, very wise. And then, you know, you got to interact with people. They like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep it interactive. Yeah, feel me? That's why you got to have a side person here on the side reading the comments and answering people's questions. That's the best thing. I feel like people get into it.
The way they're super chatting me, it's never going to happen.
What do you mean?
All I need is 1,000 people. I got 7 almost. I need 1,000 to put 10 in a month, and I'll take this show to a whole nother fucking level.
I know. What you need to do is...
It's not life-changing money, but it'll change the show. That I can promise you. I'll fucking get Al Pacino on this motherfucker with that kind of money.
Yeah, but you see...
and I'll ask him questions that, you know...
But I asked you if you wanted to do something here. And
did you see the porn star interview I did?
No.
And I asked him...
What? Who?
When you guys finished, you know, do you do the... you know, when they...
No.
That's a fucking phenomenal question.
Do women really orgasm like that? No.
No, the man. I was asking the man about the man, not the man about the woman.
Okay. Okay. And what do you say?
He was like, no, I was just,
Fake.
He's like, no, have I ever been in that situation where, no, he has. And he claims that men should be doing that, like if they did it right. Mm-hmm. We'll find out. Shaggy
told the chat room back, confirm it. Confirm what?
I have no idea. I haven't been paying attention to his comments and I have no idea what they're talking about. In any event, I kind of want to wind it down.
Yeah,
I think we gave a lot of energy out, and I think.
Oh, I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. I'm gonna get in bed and be like.
Someone's asking you out on a date. Tell him to slide into the DMs, right? He's got to pass the DMs test.
Are you ugly? Do you know how to eat pussy? That's all I want to know. The rest we could work with. I could teach you.
But you're celibate, right?
Yeah, I am.
You're not lying about that.
No, 2 years. 2 years, no sex, no dick, no masturbation.
So what is that like to really, and I think that when you do refrain from that, you are more spiritual. There's no doubt about it.
Level is
you do it on purpose.
I do it on purpose to keep my energy levels high, and also I leave room open for God to bring me the person that's right for me. 2 years, no masturbation either, none.
So no sexual, any type of...
No, nothing. Just fantasizing and stuff. But like, I would say like a year and like 7 months. But
you know, with a man, that's almost impossible. What I mean by that is, they are forced to...
Yeah, well, they have a lot of sperm, so they got to let it go.
Yeah, but that comes out on its own. So even if they don't, they will have a very vivid dream. Like like they're in a dream that they hope never ever ends.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you, never had one of those dreams.
What? Do you know what?
From the male perspective.
Do you know what Kama Sutra is?
Yeah. Well, we just met at Kama Sutra.
When sexually, if you were to get, not you.
Can you tell this guy, Cola, I've shouted him out like 10 times already. Cola, I've seen your comments. I remember meeting you today. I've said hello 6 times on my live show. I can't continue to interrupt it. Hello. It was nice to meet you. This is the 6th time I'm saying hello.
Okay.
I met him today.
So I was saying that tantric sex. I'm master in that. I can make somebody just about to have a bust a nut, about to have a bust a nut, and then make them stop, and then really have that orgasm. Because there's busting a nut, and then there's an orgasm. There's 2 different ones. So I can do that to a girl or a guy, or both at the same damn time.
My wife said I look high right now.
You look high.
I don't even drink. I don't do drugs. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, so the case. Let's wind this down. We'll come back and do this.
I went to funerals, like a couple of funerals today. So yeah,
that's training.
It wasn't like one funeral. Like I went to.
That's training in itself. Did you stop somewhere and before you like?
No.
Oh. You're supposed to stop somewhere after a funeral, right? Like and get something to drink. Well, you did stop. So yeah, you're good. You're good. I
don't believe in superstitions.
You are fucking. That's some fucking. You just. What is that called?
I don't knock on
contradiction ass man.
Haram.
Oh my god. He believes in this. He doesn't believe in that. But they're all the same thing. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Let's do this.
All right. Let's sign this shit off. We kept our word. We kept our word.
I think you're ready for me 2 years.
But yeah, you know what? The podcast. Let's do it later this week, maybe.
I'm ready.
Just tired and shit. I want to get. Let's do it
stop explaining yourself. We're done here.
Yeah. Monday Night Live. Special guest Florina, aka Flo. I hope you had a good time tonight. Bek Lover's back. This week's episode. Who are we doing this week? John Neese? John Neese. He was signed to the Buffalo Bills as a punter. An amazing, extraordinary story of making it to the top and crashing fucking down and coming back from disaster. This is Bek Lover, the host you love to hate and love. I know you trolls out there, you motherfuckers. You're clicking negative thumbnail on my video. It's okay. I hope I've enjoyed you. I hope you've enjoyed watching.
I hope you've enjoyed them too.
We want to give a special thanks to Flo. We're going to be bringing her onto the actual Bek Lover and the Comeback Team podcast.
Yes, we are.
And we're going to get into her life. This is nothing. This is just a fucking...
you guys haven't heard anything yet. Literally.
This is like meze, like an appetizer.
Wait till you guys come back. Next time you come back, really just tune in because I'm going to really bare my soul.
But it's not going to be live. We're going to really go in.
That's fine. That's fine.
Just remember one thing. No matter what you've been through, no matter how bad it gets, no matter how hopeless it may seem, as long as you still have air in your lungs, you can always make a
Change.
fuck, man.
What?
A comeback.
Oh, my bad.
Let's do this again. It's okay. 9 out of 10. Get it wrong. I'm not fucking Jerry Springer. Nobody watches me. I'm not Larry King.
That was hilarious.
Let's do it again since I'm a fucking nobody. Ready? Here we go. No matter what you've been through in life, no matter how hopeless it may seem, no matter how dark it gets, as long as you have air in your lungs, you can always make a
Comeback.
comeback. This is Flow, Monday Night Live with Bek Lover. I don't know what the fuck we talked about today, but we talked about everything and nothing and everything.
Queens.
She's going to be on the show soon. Shout out to my man, Eric Patrick Thomas, HK, All True Customs, Robert Rudick, whoever else watched this, the Angel Squad.
Angel Squad up in here.
Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan,
Follow
Jersey,
me,
Bronx,
go to my
Albania,
website.
Tirana, Kosova,
Instagram.
Struga, fucking Dieber, fucking
Flow.
all of Macedonia.
Dibra Mode.
Preševa, Montenegro, Albanians, Chameria, fucking you name it, wherever Albanians are at, but wherever all of you are, those of you that follow this show,
Yes, sir.
I love you.
Yes, sir. 33 people.
All my Americans, because I'm American.
33.
Number 33, Patrick
That
Ewing.
was a crazy show, somebody said.
Anything else to shout out?
Yeah, shout out to all the mothers and the women out there for today, Women's International
All the women.
Day.
Oh my God.
And love and light to you all. Make sure you stay in the light, stay positive. You know what I mean? You can manifest anything you want, but remember, negativity is also a thing. So good luck to you guys. I love you. Follow my Instagram at @TheRealFlorina. Holla.
For the women. For the women.
Yes, give it to the ladies. Let's get to have titties.
For the women.
Cheers.
Can you give them like a cheesy, like a...
Super.
I hope you missed me. I missed you. This is going to be the year that we take this show and we make Bek Lover a household name. Florina already is.
Yes.
But we're going to make Bek Lover. I don't know if I'm crazy about being famous, Flo. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, so,
It was nice today, though. I had a gentleman come up to me. He's actually watching the show.
yeah.
And he was like, it was nice to meet you. And he was very nice to me. It made me feel really...
Yeah, no. Listen, when you get the right kind of fame and you get the kind of fame that is it matters and it makes changes and differences in lives, it's a totally different approach from so-called, I don't like to use the word
Drama fame?
fans. I don't
Drama
use
fame?
the word fans, but you have people fan out, fanboy, fangirl me all day, but I always appreciate the love because you have to share love. Like, that's the thing. And they show me love, I show them love right back, man. Hey, how you doing? Crystal power. Yes.
Don't fuck with me, bro. I got the fourth dimension now. This is Bek Lover. And you just watched another Monday Night Live. Till the next time. Stay strong. Stay wise.
Get that tiger's eye.
And never trust anyone.
No, trust people. Trust.
Except those that you trust.
I can't stand you.
Thank you, Flo, for being here.
Of course, anytime, baby. Get it. Get it. Twerk. Work it, ladies, work. I said work your booty.
You gotta admit, I have a good theme song, though.
I have a good song.
No, I'm saying, but it's a good theme song.
Yeah, you should have it like...
Fiverr's best. I bought this shit on Fiverr.
I love some titties, yeah. Titty, all the way, yeah. Titty.
You can't handle the truth. 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 You can't handle the truth.
Don't be scared to use the super chat. Keep the show alive. You're a part of the comeback nation. We're fighting for our fucking lives right now.
You can't handle the
You're a part of this family.
Support, like, share, subscribe. Support, like, share, subscribe.
We expand. We had a month we lost to COVID, but we're back. I know some of you were rooting for my demise, but I'm back and I'm ready. Bek Lover and the comeback team. Shout out to Flo. Here we go.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I never danced like that, by the way. I really can dance. But it just looks, I don't know, it's like when you know, like, you just don't give a fuck. That's like that I don't give a fuck dance.
That is
You're just happy, like kak se zamra, like kak not zamra, like Albanians, like they, you know, you see them sometimes. Those few moments, like, you know,
they go like this.
we're very excited.
They do this dance.
We're very tragic people. Those few moments where they're happy, like when their son gets married.
Yeah. And they go crazy.
And they just, I never saw my father dance till I got married.
Right, yeah.
I swear, listen to me.
Yeah, no, I believe.
I never thought the guy could dance. And I never saw him cry. I never thought he could cry until my sister got married.
That's how it goes, yeah. Yeah.
I looked at my father and he's like this, like, I said, well,
Oh, thank God I'm rid of them.
I said, no, but I said he can cry. I didn't think the guy could cry.
Oh, yeah, they can cry.
When I got married, he was dancing like fucking
That's why I say
Prince.
to everybody, talk to your parents the way you don't expect to talk to them, because they will listen more than you think they will, honestly. And when we do the next podcast, I'll share all that with you. How I'll get into my personal life, and I want people to hear it. So,
Want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
they can't handle it.
This is Bek Lover. Have a great week.
Good night, guys. Peace.
Don't be scared to share the content. Tell 10 people about the show.
Like, share, subscribe.
Help us get past this fucking algorithm.
Yes.
This is Bek Lover. They're holding me back.
Love and light, yo.
I need you.
Love and light, yo.
I love you.
Love and light.
And I thank you.
Peace.
Ciao.
Blessings.